With a backdrop of the pristine beauty of the great land we know as Alaska, from the icy waters of Cook Inlet comes a prized natural resource. It's been around for many millennia, played a key role in sustaining the native peoples of the region, and was a driving force in developing a commercial enterprise at the turn of the last century. And now in the new millennium, it's taking on new dimensions, a revitalization. The sockeye salmon, Kenai Wild. Wild, but with a sophistication and quality to satisfy the most discriminating taste, great flavor, a beautiful appearance, and an important part of a healthy diet. Cook Inlet fishermen and processors, with the help of the Kenai Peninsula Borough, have teamed up to create a new brand of salmon that features all the positive attributes of a wild salmon, Kenai Wild. In recent years, Alaska salmon has experienced a loss in traditional Japanese and European markets. Over the past decade, a downturn in the commercial fishing industry resulted in the loss of hundreds of jobs and the loss of tax revenue to local governments on the Kenai Peninsula. Commercial fishing has been a lifestyle for many peninsula families over many generations, but the industry's been on the decline, hurt by inconsistent quality and market availability. Now, a new branding project has taken on the challenge to reverse those trends. With new technology, quality control, and financial resources, new areas are being penetrated in the domestic food service and retail markets. The Kenai Wild project endeavors to revive and enhance the commercial fishing industry with two interdependent phases. One, to establish a certified quality control and to promote a higher value product in high-end specialized markets. And so the Kenai Wild logo has been developed to apply only when a higher standard of care has been followed and the fish inspected for the best quality. At the same time, the Alaska Manufacturing Association has developed a statewide quality control program for the commercial fishing industry. To help meet the standards in Cook Inlet, a seafood inspection and consulting company has been brought in. The ultimate goal is to raise the level of quality and value of the catch.
We're going to have Lady Lee and KFC coming in right here. They're both program boats.
I'm Brandy O'Regan, and I am the owner and president of Integrity Seafood Inspection Services. The role of the inspector is to verify the quality and the integrity of the product every step of the way. Is a system based on checkpoints that monitor and verify specific handling procedures from harvest through processing, case-up, and final product storage. We just make sure that the processes are handling the fish according to the set standards. The first step in meeting quality handling procedures is for training to take place for the fishermen and the processors so they know what's expected of them. The next step in the process is for the fish sites and the boats to be inspected to make sure that they meet the handling requirements. One of the most important being that they have the ability to ice the fish as soon as it comes out of the water. The next step in the process is for them to deliver the fish. As soon as the fish arrive at the dock or the receiving station, a log is filled out that records the temperature of the fish when they arrive, the quality of the fish, how they're iced, how much ice, and that is recorded in a log that then travels on with the fish throughout the rest of the handling process. During processing, inspectors pull random samples from the fish currently running down the line to verify that those fish are compliant with the quality standards and have been graded appropriately. The reports that are generated throughout the process at the dock, during processing, and at case-up are then all compiled and evaluated. Corrective action can take the form of product being decertified or further education for processors and fishermen. According to the Joint Legislative Salmon Task Force, the Quality Subcommittee, access to ice and icing is the #1 hurdle facing Alaska quality salmon.
It's not easy. Participating fishermen are adopting new practices and standards for icing, bleeding, and delivery of their catch. Chilling is the key factor. Keep the fish cool and keep the fish moving is really what it's all about. For processors, there's improved handling practices and detailed grading specifications must be met to achieve the Kenai Wild certification. The involvement of the Kenai Peninsula Borough has been to bring those two elements together. To help with that effort, Chris Mitchell, who's a seafood market development expert, has been brought in.
The most important part of the project, the most important thing this industry needs, is a new relationship between the fishermen and the processors, and the market for that matter.
Providing that platform in which they can interact is the key role of the Kenai Peninsula Borough, which has also been able to secure federal, state, and local funding. And that includes helping processors secure grants to purchase state-of-the-art equipment, including double-headed pin bone machines and fillet and gutting machines. This computerized equipment helps provide consistent quality products.
The industry needs some help in transitioning to a modern business, to make it easier to ice your fish, to chill your fish, to handle the kinds of volumes at the plants when they come in because just the natural fluctuations of how our fish are harvested.
Because of the nature of the salmon returns and the current management system in Cook Inlet, large volumes of fish hit the plants all at once on only a few days during the entire season. And with not enough capacity to handle the surge, fish processing can be delayed, sometimes for days at a time. Quality can suffer. For a market that's used to getting farm salmon any day of the week, creative strategies are needed. Coming from one of Alaska's most beautiful areas, not only is the sockeye or red salmon the mainstay of the commercial fishing industry, it's highly prized by both residents and visitors alike. And Cook Inlet fishermen are ready and eager to sell the sizzle of their product, Kenai Wild.